seen people from all over the place. I've seen people from Uganda. I've seen people from my home county in Siaya. I've also seen people from Nairobi, from Mombasa, from Kericho. I see people from Nakuru. I see some people here from the Eastern Cape, the part of South Africa. And I want to welcome you all for this presentation. For those of you who are guests, we want to welcome you in this presentation. I've seen somebody also from Botswana. Welcome to the business presentation. This is the first day of the rest of your life. What the decision you're going to make will have a significant difference in your life, depending on which one you choose. So without further ado, I'd like to share the screen with you to show you really what we do. If you give me a few minutes, I'd like to start the presentation from the beginning, just to share a business idea with you, to show you what we do. This business has given my wife a lot of benefits. Just one moment, please. Okay. What is our mission? Our mission in life is very simple. It's to make the world a healthier and a happier place. But how do we do that? We do that doing several things. One is building a business so that we can earn additional income to make our families better. Two is the healthcare products that the company manufactures and distributes to the marketplace. That's myself and my wife, Betty. We've been in this business just over 20 years. We started in 1996, and the reason we started is very, very simple. We started this business to make an extra $200. Because when Betty and I left Kenya, we came to South Africa because it was a land of gold, and we thought it's the largest economy in Africa. That if we came to South Africa, being a civil engineer, we would make a lot of money. So I came here, went to further my education. I did a postgraduate course at the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg, because I thought that the only path to success is a formal education. You know, children believe everything their parents tell them. When I was young, my father used to tell us, my son, go to school and get a good education. That advice was partly true, but in the modern world, that advice is not complete. It's incomplete. Why? Because there are very, very many people, some with PhDs, some with masters, some with degrees, don't have jobs or can't even make ends meet. I remember when I went full-time into this business, after doing it for 3 years, I went to Lagos in Nigeria to expand our business, and I took a taxi from the airport to a place I was going to stay. And the person who was driving this taxi was a gentleman who got masters in transportation planning from the United States. So I asked him, you're driving a taxi, what has happened that with the master's degree you can't get a job? He said, no, education is not enough. Something is wrong with the education system, because despite having education, you don't get everything that the world has promised. So when Betty and I started, we wanted to make an extra $200 a month because Betty couldn't get a job. In South Africa, to get a job, you need a work permit, but to get a work permit, you need a job offer, which is a strange situation. And I recall Betty sent her CV, being a science teacher, she sent her CV to all the English-speaking schools in Pretoria. And in early 1996, she was so frustrated that she said, I've looked for a job long enough, let the job come and find me at home. And almost 2 weeks to the day, a friend of ours called Betty and said, Betty, I know you have a sick child. There's a business I'd like to introduce to you, which you can run from your house. You don't need a lot of experience. What you just need is determination and the willingness to learn. So Betty went for a meeting, and the speaker that night was Hansi Cronje, a very dear friend of ours from Cape Town. The thing that attracted Betty to the business is Hansi Cronje has a child who's got cerebral palsy, so he knows what it is to have a sick child at home. So Betty came back and told me, look, I don't know the details about the business, but I think it's something we can try. So I asked, how much money do you need to start? She told me 425 Rand, which is equivalent to about $40. So I said, look, We will never know if we will succeed if we don't try. So let's try. Even if we make a mistake, 425 is not a lot of money. That's how we got started. Our first income was $3, and I remember that check so clearly as if it was yesterday. I actually took that check and framed it and put it on the wall as a reminder of where Betty and I started. Within 7 months, our income reached $1,000 a month. And for me, that's when everything clicked. I became obsessed about this business. I realized if I keep putting tremendous effort in this business, it could change our lives. So we kept building it part-time. After 3 years, what I was earning from this business was 3 times my salary. And I remember the day very well, 27th September 1999. I woke up late, deliberately went to my office at 10 o'clock. My boss was fuming with me. I asked me, why are you coming from, Pascal? I said, well, by the end of this month, please give my job to somebody else. I don't need it anymore because I've got more important things to do. I fired my boss. Friends, I cannot express to you the feeling of freedom, the feeling of knowing that you don't have to answer to anybody except your family, of course. The feeling that you don't need to fill a leave form if you want to travel anywhere. The feeling knowing that you can wake up when you finish sleeping. The feeling knowing that their children can see you at home as a parent, or for me as a father. I did not want a situation where our children are asking Betty, Mommy, who is this Uncle Daddy, who we never see at all? So this business has done a lot for us. And for you as a guest, what is it that we are sharing with you? First, let me tell you what it is not. This business is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Our business is a 2 to 5 year plan. We believe that if you follow the advice we give you, if you go through the training, if you're open to learning, between a period of 2 to 5 years, you'll be financially independent. What does that mean? It means that between 2 to 5 years, if your current source of income dries up now, you should be able to earn enough money from this business to support your family and your needs. That's what we mean by financial independence. The second thing, this business is not a pyramid scheme. What is a pyramid scheme? A pyramid scheme is when people invite others to look to donate money or to put money. One, there is no product. Number two, there is no service being provided. Number three, it is illegal because there is no regulatory body that controls it. And number four, between 6 to 18 months, this collapses. Why? Because it's illegal. Our business is a network marketing or distribution business because, one, there's a product or service that is offered to the public. For example, one of our products is called vitamin C, which is very good now, and it's really selling like hotcakes because of COVID-19. Products for skincare, we have products for cleaning, so different products. Number two, this company is registered with the Direct Selling Association, which is a watchdog for in this kind of industry. Number three is longevity. That means our company has been in existence since 1958. So the company has a very good idea on what this industry is about. So that is not what we are, but what is this business? This business is called network marketing or network distribution. What is it? You see, in the traditional business, if you have a manufacturer of a product, to take it to a consumer, you have several different middlemen who keep adding to the cost of the product. For example, in 1988, a Mercedes-Benz in Berlin, if you costed that Mercedes-Benz from the manufacturer, if you cost the parts, the labor, the equipment, the plant, and all the overheads, it would cost you $30,000. By the time this same Mercedes arrived in Denver, Colorado, the same Mercedes would cost you $65,000. Why is that the case? Because between Germany and Colorado, there were 17 different middlemen who keep adding to the cost of the product. And who pays for it? It's the customer. So in our business, what we do is we remove all the middlemen between the manufacturer, which is Neolife, and the end consumer, and in there stands only one person, a distributor, like myself and some of my colleagues who are watching this presentation. That's what really it is. But secondly, we use one of the keys to building wealth to generate income. And what is that? It's called leverage. I will explain a little bit more about leverage. But there are certain key things about wealth that is important if you really want to create wealth for you and your family and your future. One, you need to get involved in distribution of goods and services. If you look at some of the largest corporations around the world, they are always involved in distribution or a product or a service. The banks are involved in providing financial services. Safaricom or Vodacom or cellular companies, they are involved in distribution of telephonic services. So one of the keys to building wealth is distribution of goods and services. Number two is you need to have a global reach. What does that mean? That your product or service needs to be able to cover the whole globe. Our company is registered in just over 50 countries around the world. So we have a very wide reach. Leverage is a third element of wealth building. What is leverage? Leverage simply means you need to find a system or a way of multiplying your time, your effort, and your income through other people. That is really what leverage is. If you depend only on your hours to work and generate income, you will never be wealthy. Why? Because each one of us has got only 24 hours a day to do what we do. I assume 8 hours you sleep, you spend 2 to 3 hours to eat or travel, then the rest you spend in eating or, working or paying attention to your family. If you only depended on your time to generate income, you'll never be wealthy. Why? It's because it's limited. So you need leverage. You need to find a way to multiply your time through other people. The fourth thing is you need a consumable, unique product to generate wealth and continued wealth. Why is that important? Everybody who's watching this presentation used soap this morning, okay? Why? Because soap is a consumable product. I remember when I started this business and I invited some of my colleagues to see the business and they told me, Pascal, you're an engineer and you're selling soap. That hit me very hard. Later on, I realized that I'm not just selling soap, I'm selling hope, because this business gives hope to very, very many people across the world. So you need a consumable product because there's repeat sale. The product is bought, used, and they go and buy some more. It is bought, used, and they go and buy some more. Okay? The fifth thing is you need a business system. What is that? A business system is where you develop procedures, forms, computer systems, things that you need to use to run your business so that you don't have to be there yourself. I was checking this morning, since Betty and I started this business, just over 41,000 people have joined our business in all those different countries around the world. And we are not there physically. And because of the business system, they are able to generate income from all these countries, and a portion of the sales that are generated in those countries is paid to us. That is what we mean by a business system. And the other thing that is important is your business system has to be easily teachable so that it doesn't take too much time to teach people how to apply this system. And the last thing is timing. Why is timing very important? Because I was so shocked the other day when I was reading about statistics about business failure. One of the most critical things that causes business to fail is people develop products or services that the public doesn't even need. Okay, the timing is wrong. For us, because of the COVID-19, because of unemployment that is, so let me just fix up my screen. Some people are scribbling things on the screen, and I'll give you one moment. Yeah, so one of the things that is important is timing. Why is timing very important? Timing is important because you need to be able to give your products to the public when they need it. Let's look at the current situation. This is June 2020. 150 million people have lost their jobs worldwide because of the COVID-19. I read another separate report by the International Labour Organization. 195 million people have lost their jobs worldwide. What does that tell you? It tells you that people are looking for alternatives to generate income. You see, in South Africa, to start a business or a franchise that can earn you $6,000 a month, you will need you need to invest $150,000 and wait for a period of 24 months to break even. I mean, the ordinary person doesn't have this kind of money. And as I said earlier, the number one reason for business failure around the world is people selling products or services that people don't need. Okay? I was gratified to read a comment by Richard Branson, who said that if someone invites you to join a network marketing business, join the business even if you don't know what it is all about. Be patient and learn the process gradually and relentlessly. You'll be very, very wealthy. Where did our company start from? When did it start? Neolife was started by a man called Jerry Brasfield in 1958. Jerry Brasfield, when he was a teenager, had serious asthma, and his mother got him natural remedies, and he became much better, and he decided, you know, this thing has helped me, let me share it to the rest of the world. That's how Neolife was born. The dream of a one man starting in a small town called Porterville, California, has spread around the world through more than 50 countries. And why has Neolife lasted all this long? A few principles that are important that we believe to be sacrosanct. One, absolute integrity and honesty. We believe that we need to be honest and sincere with our customers, with our distributors, with the staff who work for the company, and everybody who deals with us need to know that we have absolute integrity. We don't claim what products cannot do. We claim what the products can do and which has been scientifically proven. Okay. The second thing is people are number one. Why is that important? Because if you don't have people, you have nothing. These products are manufactured for people. So we take people very, very important, the staff, the distributors, our customers. Number three, products that work. Neolife established a scientific board who makes sure that our products are just the finest in the market. Number four, equal opportunity for everybody. Everybody who joins this business joins at the same level. Whether you're a CEO or a housewife, whether you're a mechanic or a plumber, whether you're a teacher or a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whatever level you start in this business, everybody starts from the same level. This is an equal opportunity and it's a leveling business. Okay? The only people who rise to very high income levels are the ones who have learned to serve others. And the last thing is long-range vision. I would suggest that if you start this business, you need to have a 2 to 5 year plan. Give your everything in this business for 2 years and then review your success. Don't do it for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months and saying this thing doesn't work. No. Give it at least 2 years of hard work and see what happens. The business started in 1958 in the USA. In Africa, it came to South Africa in 1971. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania around 1996-97. And today, if you're a guest, this business has come to your doorstep. So, these are all the countries where the company does business. Africa, Europe, Asia, North America, and some parts of Mexico. Why do people start this business? People start this business for very many different reasons. Some people start the business because they want a better life for their children. Some people start the business because they want to build a dream home. Some people start the business because they love cars. I also like cars. I remember when we started, we had, I was driving a Toyota Corolla 1300. And you know, when you've got children, especially boys, they make a lot of noise. So we decided that the next thing we wanted to buy was a bigger car. So Betty looked around and she saw a Toyota Condor, red in color, which is a 7-seater. And after 3 years of doing the business seriously, we bought a Toyota Condor, which we disposed of about 5 years ago, because our children had grown up and gone their ways. So some people want a beach house, some people want money. Let me mention something about money. You know, some people say that money is not the most important thing. I agree. Money is not the most important thing, but it ranks somewhere with oxygen. If you don't have money, you can easily die. I think, in fact, for $20 or $50 for some people can make the difference between living and dying. So we take making money a very serious thing, because money is what makes things happen. Money gives you a good house. Money takes care of your health. Money, for your watching this presentation through your phone or your laptop or whatever device you're using, you need to buy data or have internet access to attend this presentation. Every single thing you do requires money. So we take the job of making money very, very seriously. Okay, some people join the business because they want to be physically fit. So when you get started, you're going to join Neolife as a distributor. Okay, and one of the things that you will find is that our business has got world-class scientific review of the literature that the company writes. Some of our researchers or scientific advisory board members, when they research and issue papers, they're peer-reviewed by people from different organizations: the Global Science Network, United States Department of Agriculture, Center for Disease Control. Different organizations peer-review the literature from our product. Okay. So, which products do we have in the business? The company manufactures 4 ranges of products. One is the cleaning range of products. Why? Because it's consumable. Everybody uses soap. Okay? Use soap to clean yourself, to clean your house, to clean your bathroom, your toilet, your furniture. You use these home care products to clean your car, different things. The next is the personal care products. Personal care products are for things like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion. The other day I was reading that the skincare industry in Kenya is a $70 million industry annually. So we've got a very huge, that is just Kenya. Forget about the rest of the African continent. We have a huge market to serve. Okay? And the last range is the healthcare products. Why healthcare? This is the highest selling range of our business. In fact, almost 60% of our business is the healthcare range. Why? Because when your health is finished, your mission in life is finished. So people would rather go hungry but get things that make their health better. Okay? Now, when you start the business, you're going to register as a distributor. Okay? When you register as a distributor, let me just fix this screen again. My apologies. When you register as a distributor, you're going to do 3 basic things. First, you register. The person who invited you is going to give you a form to fill. You register a distributor. You buy the products at a discount of 20%, and you get a business kit. And then we do 3 daily success habits. Why do we call them success habits? Because these are the things you have to do every day to be able to succeed in our business. Number 1 is use the products. Why use the products? 2 reasons. 1, you're supporting your own business. Number 2, I don't think you have the right to recommend these products to others and you're not using them yourself. Using the products yourselves gives you the capacity to share your story and also to increase your believability. So the first thing is you use the product. Now, because Neolife is registered in over 50 countries around the world, the company uses a point value system to measure the size of business. Okay? So let's assume you do 100 points in a month. When you do 100 points, let's see what happens. You go to the next success habit. That is sharing the business opportunity. It means introducing other people to become users of the products. So let's say you introduce 6 people to join the business. These 6 people also do 100 points worth of business. After the end of the month, you will have built 7 times 100, which is 700 PV. You become a manager and your income is roughly $45 a month. Nothing much to speak of, but you will not go to your door, open the door and find $45 outside your doorstep, okay? The next thing is, if you teach the person on the top right corner of the screen to introduce 2 people each, and those 2 introduce two each, you'll have built a unit of 700 PV. If you do 700 PV plus your other 600, you become a senior manager and your income is roughly $90 a month. That is a profit. plus bonus. And then the next thing is you teach all these people to do exactly what you do. If you do that, you'll have generated 700 times 6, which is 4,200, plus your own 100 points, you have 4,300, you become a director, and your income is about $580 to $700. Profit plus the bonus you receive from the company. The next thing we do is we share the products. Sharing products means we sell products to customers who are not interested in the business, okay? Let's say you've got customers, and because these people are not registered with the company, they buy products from you at a discount, or you make a profit from them at 20% profit, all right? The third thing we do in our business is personal development. What does that mean? Personal development, that you learn about the business, you get knowledge, you get the skill, you get the correct attitude to build this business. That's really what personal development means. The more you develop yourself as a person, the bigger your business will be, and the higher the income you will receive. And because of that, your sponsor or the person who introduced you to this business have created a support structure or a support system that helps you to grow in your business. They help you with training, support, and personal development material. This is what you need to do to become successful in the business. But of course, I'm sure there's some people who are watching this presentation and say, Pascal, I'm not really interested in $700. I want more. I want $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. If you want that, then you need to step up and help other people in your organization become directors. If you help one more person become a director, you become a sapphire, your income is about $1,000 plus. If you help 3 people become directors, you become a ruby director, and your income is $2,000 plus. If you help 6 directors to join the business, if you help 6 people become directors, your income goes way beyond $5,000 a month. And I'm sure some people are here and said, okay, this is the right business for me. So I'd like to ask Paul back to invite some of our friends to share their story, so that you don't only listen to Pascal ranting today. Paul, if you can hear me, I think we have a guest. Hello? Paul, I think Syvia Bwibo, I think, is ready.
Okay.
She's quite ready to share.
Yes.
All right, so we have our director.
Hello, everyone.
Go ahead, Syvia.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I thank God for this opportunity. I want to appreciate my leaders, Mr. Paul and Mr. Pascal, for giving me this chance and for great presentation. My name is Syvia Bwibo, an excited member of this opportunity. I'm married to Bwibo, and we do the business together, and he's also my partner. Between us, we have 3 wonderful sons between the age of 12 and 24. I thank God for them. I am a cancer victim. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in the year 2015. And after going through all the examination, my doctor suggested for a surgery. After the surgery, I went through 8 cycles of chemotherapy and also of radiotherapy. I want to thank God because of this opportunity. After being diagnosed, I've gone through all the treatment, and everything was not going well with me. After the treatment, everything was bad. My health was deteriorating day by day, and I had fear because all people knows how cancer patients go through. Then, after all that I went through, my health was bad. I was thin, my legs were swollen, my hair was gone, and I was looking terrible. So I was wondering what I was going to do next. I had a lot of fear. But one time, I want to thank God, because one day, one of my church members invited me with a message to a meeting. I thank God for that message, because that friend of mine, I always call her my angel. I gave her a call and asked her what the meeting was all about. She just told me, go to the meeting and you're going to get help. I eagerly waited for that day to come, and I can remember very well. It was in 2016, November the 3rd on Thursday. I went to the meeting in Nakuru town where the presentation was being done. I was so sick, I looked bad. Imagine the presentation was done on 6th floor. I was unable even to climb the stairs, and I was wondering whether I will go back home or go to the meeting. As I was just staring there, somebody came, hold my hand, and I was so happy when I went and find the meeting going on. And I can remember very well, it was my able leader, Pierre Rose, doing the presentation. And she was doing the presentation on health. And that was what brought me there. So I listened keenly, and imagine, after the presentation, I heard one of the directors giving the testimony about how he gave the cancer patient some of the products and he was doing well. So that motivated me, and I decided to join the same day because I had some cash in my M-Pesa. And that day, I remember Pierrot had some kits. I was given the kit and with a wonderful product called Pro Vitality in that kit. I thank God because of that day and because of that product. Imagine I started using the product that day. And after 2 weeks, my health, I was now doing so well. I could now walk, I could feel better. So I decided to go back and ask for other products. I remember I was told to buy Pro Vitality, Aloe Vera Plus, and because of the radio, I could not walk in the sunshine, in the sun. So they told me to buy a product, a nutrients product called Aloe Vera Gel. It did well, and I thank God because after 1 month, everybody was wondering what was happening. So I had a testimony, and I was telling everybody about the products of Neolife. And imagine, after the first month, my able leader Pierrot called me and gave me a check. So I was wondering where the check was coming from. She told me, you did what the company expected of you, and imagine now you have a check. I was so happy, and it really motivated me. I was given a check of 1,689. And imagine for the 2 years I was being on treatment, there is not even one chemistry who called me, any chemist who called me and gave me anything or incentive for buying their drug. But I want to thank God because of this opportunity. I was so motivated, and now I ask myself, if I can get good health here and at the same time I can get money, So I decided to do the business. And imagine my leader told me, if you do what the company says, you are going to increase your check. And it really amazed me because the second month, imagine, I got 16,000 shillings, 10 times of what I got in the first month. It really motivated me and I was so happy. So I decided to do this business because now I was getting strength, getting better, and I was so happy. And I remember the following month, it was November when I joined, and in December, I went for review, and my doctor was telling me, you are doing so well. So I knew the products of Neolife were reviving my life. I was so happy, and I came back to the business. And imagine the third month, I was able to get 25,000 shillings. And being a sick person, I came to the business when I had nothing. I was looking terrible. And imagine, the fourth month, I did the business. They told me, just do the basics. And by using the product, sharing the product, sharing the opportunity, I brought so many people in the opportunity. And in the fourth month, I became a director with a clean check of 52,000 shillings, non-tax. It came like that, and I was so happy. And imagine that rank of being called a director. I felt so nice because I was not expecting, even at one day in my life, to be called a director. And courtesy of, I feel high even when I walk by being called a director. I decided to do now the business fully, with just motivated. And imagine, as a director, you become a director in this opportunity. Hey, my friends, lifestyle stars. My able leader told me now that when you get to this level, now I'm taking you to a 5-star hotel, intercontinental hotel, for a dinner of 6 hours. I didn't imagine, and I didn't do it. We were taken with my partner, Mr. Bwibo. We were so happy, and I don't know even how I can express it. We decided to do, and I've been getting money since I became a director, over 50,000, and sponsoring many people, doing the business. I've gotten personal development, and with the money that I've been getting in your life opportunity, I want to thank God, because I've taken my children to the best schools. I can remember when we joined Your Life, we had financial problems because all the money had gone for treatment. But courtesy of this Your Life, when we became directors, imagine getting every month 52,700 to parallel, and everything was being paid without difficulties. And others were going to education free. So I want to thank God because of this opportunity. I've also gotten first, they have taken me to several hotels. After taking me severally to Intercontinental Hotel, they also took us to Villa Rosa Kempinski. We have gone there severally. Now we are famous there. Imagine a place where Obama slept. We didn't imagine. And now the latest one. Imagine last year in April, we did wonderful job for the company. And in this company, when you do the things right, the honesty and the integrity, all that you do, they will pay you as they say. We were taken to a famous hotel, Windsor Golf and Country Club, for 3 nights and 4 days. I want to tell you, my people, hey, I felt nice. we were treated like queens and kings, and we were really motivated. And with the trainings we got there, it was a leadership school. Through that, I've gotten personal development, which helps me to build my team. For now, I'm really motivated. I train my team. I've built a very big team all over the world. I have another team in Sweden. I have a team in UK, and I'm so happy and I'm so excited. And imagine in this company, everything, I don't know how I can express it. My health is getting better and better. Imagine when I came to this company, I didn't have even hair. I was bald. But as you can see me on this call, this is my hair. When you use these products, I want to assure you, the products of Neolife work. And I thank God for this opportunity. And I want to motivate the people on this call. Any lifestyle disease, cancer is not a death sentence. Any lifestyle disease is not a death sentence. In this company, you are going to get products that will cure you. I have tested to so many other people. Now my work is to empower other people. I am going to empower the society through this opportunity, and I thank God for it. And those people who have financial challenges, we know this time is a time of COVID, and we know most of the people have lost their jobs. In this opportunity, just come. You are going to get extra income. I want to thank you all for listening to me, and God bless you all. Back to Paul. And I can't wait to become a president team member. If I can do it, you can do it better. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm just trying. I can hear some.
Yeah, just trying.
That's a good job, Sylvia. You have been able to do there. And you know, the excitement is when you received when you were able to just recover from cancer. I think that's an highlight. And you know, the products work for sure. And you came because of health. You're able to fix your health, and now you are making money. This is an opportunity like no other. And I want to thank you for taking time to be able to come and share your testimony with everybody who's on this call. And it can also happen to you if you're a guest listening to us for the first time. Whatever has happened to Sylvia can be able to happen to you. You'll be able to make money. You'll be able to achieve your dreams, and you'll be able to live a good life. Cynthia has been able to talk about the trade of what is happening right now, the loss of job. And even those people who are working, they are not quite sure if what will happen tomorrow. And even the finances that we are getting, people are operating on 20, 30% pay cut, even 50, because it's uncertain time. So this is an opportunity that you can be able to do either full-time or part-time, so that you can be able to continue so that your life doesn't come to a standstill. So it's a place where we encourage you as a guest who is watching us to be able to plug in, and we'll be able to support you and show you what you are supposed to do. So we thank you so much, Sylvia. All the way from Nakuru, there were a bit of network issues, but we really got the message. It was loud and clear, and it's evident from the kind of messages people are sending through because of what you have been able to share. It's amazing. You and Chandwich, we wish you all the best. Continue to build, continue to work, to take this opportunity to as many people as possible. And you know what, Sylvia, President team member, it's coming and it is possible. I wish you all the best. Continue to build. So without much ado, I want to welcome our leader. But when we finish this meeting, if you are a guest, please talk to the person who invited you to this call. They'll be able to show you, can be able to join, so that you can be able to be part of this exciting opportunity and the people of Neolife who are on this call today. So thank you so much. Pascal, over to you so that you can be able to close our meeting tonight. Sorry, Pascal, I'm just trying to unmute you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Fantastic. Oh, Syvia was saying that that is a wonderful testimony. And I'm sure there are very, very many people who have gone through what you've gone through and who want to hear the good news. And they're just waiting for a distributor of Neolife to share with them that kind of story and the products to have a better life. So for those of you who are guests, one of the things that Neolife has done lately is to make this business very efficient and very easy to do, not in the sense that it will be easy to do a business, but he has removed a lot of stumbling blocks so that it's a completely home-based business. When we say the home-based business, what do we mean? We mean that you can actually build this business from your house without leaving. For example, in South Africa, our lockdown started on the 26th of March. We're still in a level 3 lockdown. That means our movement is still restricted. But for the last 4 months, we've been doing everything online. If you order products, I don't need to leave my house. I can order the products online through my own personal website linked to the company. If I'm registering distributors, that can be done online. When you start the business, the company creates for you your own back office to monitor and manage your business. For the last few days, I've been going through a list of all the distributors to see how they are performing, some whose membership has expired and want to come back to the business. I have found that this back office really is helpful to monitor and manage your business. Training is done online, locally and internationally. I saw somebody from Sweden, I think is Sabina. I've seen people from the US, people from Tanzania, people from Uganda, people from Nigeria, from all over the place. So this business, you can do training just from your house, both local and international. Delivery, the company has contracted different courier companies to deliver products to your doorstep. Payment is done online by electronic funds transfer or by mobile transfer. Payment of bonuses by EFT or mobile. So everything has been made so efficient. Betty and I have got a Safaricom line. So if you want to, we've got customers in Nairobi who want products. I simply make an order, I write the order, take a photo, send it to the warehouse, pay by M-Pesa, and within the same day, my customers get their product. That is how efficient Neolife has become. Syvia talked to you about traveling and the way the company treats you. The company actually treats you like kings. Why? Because you generate business for the company. Last year, Betty and I had the privilege of attending the Ruby Orientation School at the Santon Sun in Johannesburg. That's how the room looks like, the escalator. It's a fantastic place to share success with people who are in the business with you. And some of the people who attended that Ruby Leadership School are the following: people from Tanzania, people from Nigeria, people from Ghana, people from Mozambique, people from Namibia, people from all over the place congregated in Johannesburg. And Anna Maria Riccardi was there, one of the most successful distributors in Europe, attended this leadership conference with us. So if you really put your hand and your heart in the business, nothing can stop you from reaching the level you want to reach. If you're a guest, speak to the person who invited you. They're going to show you a form to start the business. In South Africa, it's between 690 and 2,700 rand. In Botswana, it's between 530 and 2,200 pula. In Kenya, it's 6,820 or 8,340. In Nigeria, it's 22,500. Tanzania, 133,000. In Uganda, is 196,000. If you want to start the business, this is the initial investment you're going to make. And to end, remember, if you keep doing what you've always done, you will always get the results that you've always got. But if you're sick and tired of your lifestyle that you're leading, if you're sick and tired of always going to your restaurants And if you want to buy food, instead of checking the menu on the right-hand side, on the left-hand side, you're checking the price on the right-hand side to see the one that costs the cheapest. If you do today what others won't do, so that tomorrow you can do what others can't do. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this presentation. If you're a guest, speak to the person who invited you. May God expand your lives until all your dreams are fulfilled. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Pascal.
Paul?
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.